All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mod Heat Race number 1. Starting on the pole is going to be the 12M of Ron Maples. And on his outside is going to be the 23B of Casey Burnett. Oh, I'm sorry, I read that backwards. 12M of Ron Maples is on the pole. The outside is the 71 of Dustin Kenyon. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 23 of Casey Burnett. Row 2 on the outside is going to be the 5H of Austin Huntley. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the E1 of Dean Bell. On his outside is going to be the 64 of Pete Richardson. And on his outside, or on riding shotgun tonight, is going to be the 26 of Gary Krebs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got them stacked and packed and ready to come back as we're going to be green flag racing this next time by. You got Maples and Kenyon going to lead them down into turn number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, out of turn number 4, off your seat, on your feet, green flag here for heat race number 1. Ron Maples jumps out front. Dustin Kenyon right there to the back bumper. Here comes Petey Richardson to the back bumper of the E1 of Dean Bell. But right now you got Maples, Kenyon, and Burnett. 3-car battle. Burnett dives down to the inside of Kenyon. Ron Maples off to a great start out front, but he's got the 23 of Casey Burnett right there to the back bumper. Dustin Kenyon sitting in number 3 spot. But Pete Richardson's coming up on a rail as he's moved up to the number 4 spot. Austin Huntley drove right up over the nose of the E1 of Dean Bell, but right now it is still the Casey Burnett show, or the Ron Maples show, as Ron Maples and Casey Burnett's got a door-to-door battle down the front stretch. Down the backstretch, Ron Maples is going to lead him. Casey Burnett going to the back bumper. Kenyon and Richards is going to be battling it out for that number 3 spot. Maples still your race leader as he crosses the stripe. Out of turn number 4. Casey Burnett to the race lead. Ron Maples in second. Kenyon holding off a charging Pete Richardson as he is to the back bumper. Gary Krebs going to take a ride on the tilt-a-whirl over here at turn 4. All right, Gary the Wizard Krebs kind of getting a little wild there. Turn 4, he's got her turned around. We're going to get them stacked back up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get them stacked in packed. We're going to go green, white, checkered here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Lights off. We're going to be green flag racing this next time by Casey Burnett, going to lead them down the backstretch at a snail's pace. Ron Maples, Dustin Kenyon, Pete Richardson, your top four. Fill the work on into turn number 3 and out of 4. Here we go. We're back to green flag racing. Oh boy, the doctor's jacket's in the air. We got one more trip around for the 23 of Casey Burnett. Can he hold off a charging Ron Maples? But Pete Richardson has made his way around Kenyon. He's on a rail down the backstretch into turn 3. We're gonna go. Casey Burnett's out front out of turn number 4. The checkered flag is in the air. Ladies and gentlemen, the 23 of Casey Burnett, Ron Maples. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 1 is in the book. Heat race number 1 is in the books with Casey Burnett taking the win. Your Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mod heat race number 2 going to be rolling out here shortly. All right, heat race number 2 for your Pettibone Tree Service Power Eye Midwest Mods rolling out right now. Starting like this on the pole is going to be the 5R of Dallas, the Cowboy Richardson. Row number 2 on the row number 1 on the outside is going to be the 20 of Jeremy Leahy. Row number 2 on the inside is going to be the 31. Okay, never mind, it's going to be the 29. Row number 2 on the inside is going to be the 29 of Justin Oliver. On his outside is going to be the 45 of Colt 45 Cheevers. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the 39 of Nick Leahy. And on his outside, the 91 of the young gun Hoyt Miller. Riding shotgun tonight is going to be the 51 of Ryan Gibbs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're stacked, they're packed, they're ready to come back. We're going to go 8 laps the distance for heat race number 2. Richardson, Leahy, going to lead them down the backstretch. Oliver and Cheevers in row number 2. Leahy and the young gun of Miller with Gibbs rounding out the pack. We're going to fill the work on into turn number 3. Green flags in the air. Jeremy Leahy jumps out to a great start. Colt 45 Cheever's going to be right there to the outside of Richardson doing the high side hustle. Jeremy Leahy's got a great jump down the backstretch. Jeremy Leahy's going to lead lap number 1. Colt Cheevers, Dallas Richardson, and Justin Oliver, your top 4 for the first lap of the night. Colt 45 Cheevers trying to get a run on the 20 of Leahy. I don't know if he's going to have enough to get her done. Leahy's got her set on kill right here in heat race number 1. But look at that. Colt Cheevers has got himself a three-wheeler, folks. He has got the left front way up in the air through the turns. He's showing you we don't need it. We got a battle here for the first position. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be the 20 of Jeremy Leahy. He's got it figured out. Colt Cheevers in second. Dallas Richardson running a great race right there in the number 3 spot. Justin Oliver sitting there in the 4th spot. Nick Leahy, Hoyt Miller battling it out for the number 5th spot. But right now, the man with a plan is the 20 of Jeremy Leahy as he's going to cross the stripe one more time. Leahy and Colt Cheevers going to be catching some lap traffic here shortly as these two gentlemen have got the pedal to the metal tonight here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Brian Gibbs better step on the loud pedal as he's going to have company real quick. Jeremy Leahy going to lead him down the backstretch. Colt Cheevers still there to the back bumper. Hoyt Miller's going to have company, but Hoyt Miller is off the power. We're going to have the doctor's jacket. One more trip around Bolivar Speedway for the 20 of Jeremy Leahy. Down the backstretch. Colt Cheevers is going to make a run. He's going to try to slide it in there. Oh, little bit of contact. Oh, Holt Miller shut the door. Jeremy Leahy going to pick up heat race number 2 win. Colt Cheevers, Dallas Richardson going to be your top 3. USRA Tuners, you're going to be up next. USRA Tuners, you're up next. B-Mod, you're after the Tuners. So Jeremy Leahy picking up the win for heat race number 2. Colt 45 Cheevers going to be coming in second with Dallas Cowboy Richardson in third. Up next, we're going to have a little USRA tuner action brought to you by Atterbury MFA Tire. All right, your Atterbury MFA Tire USRA tuner is going to be rolling out onto the track, and they're going to line up a little something like this, starting on the pole. Going to be the 96 of Jeff Not So Weak Strong. And on his outside is going to be the 42 of Greg Owens. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the V31 of Brandon Vino. And on his outside is going to be the 9T of Robert Tosh. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the 32 of Alex Scarlett. And on the outside is going to be the 14C of Nicholas Cole. Row 4 on the inside is going to be the 93 of Daniel Barton. And on his outside, the 12 of Eddie Lansky. Those are your stars and cars for your USRA Tuner Heat Race tonight. Feel the work on into turn 3. Jeff, not so weak, strong, gets a great jump off of the line. Brandon Vino, Robert Tosh going to be door-to-door down there, but the 42 of Greg Owens, he's going to be holding on to that number 2 spot as he's to the back bumper of Strong. Gonna come across the stripe for lap 1. We got a door-to-door battle. Whoa! Greg Owens in the 42 out of nowhere. Vino gonna do the high side hustle on Strong as well. Strong's off the power. Jeff Strong off the power as Greg Owens and Brandon Vino are gonna move around him. Vino gonna try to run down the 42 of Owens. Brandon Vino, Greg Owens going to start to pull away from the rest of the pack. Jeff, not so weak, strong right there in the number 3 spot. Robert Tosh in 4th, Nicholas Cole in 5th. Going to cross the stripe, the 42. V31, 96 are your top 3. Attention in the pits, B-Mod drivers. Be sure you are lined up for your heat races. B-Mod drivers, get lined up. Pure Stocks, you are after the B-Mods. Pure Stock drivers, you are after the B-Mods. Greg Owens running a great race right now as he's got this track figured out. The V31 of Brandon Vino trying to run him down. Jeff Strong still right there in the number 3 spot. Lampke and Scarlett gonna be having some company here soon if they don't step on the loud pedal. Boy, we got some lap traffic trouble here for your leaders as they're gonna get around Scarlett without an issue, but now they gotta get around Lampke. Here they come out of turn 4. Lampke better step on the loud pedal as here come your leaders. Brandon Vino going to try to make a run down the backstretch where you got 2 laps left to go. Greg Owens doing a good job holding off a charging Vino. Here comes Jeff Strong to the back bumper of Vino. Oh, a little bit of lap traffic trouble. Lampke gonna shut the door. No, he's not. Greg Owens is gonna get around as we got one more trip around the historic Bolivar Speedway. Vino almost makes contact with Owens. Into turn 3, we're gonna go out of turn number 4. It's gonna be the 42 of Greg Owens. Oh, Vino got punted. Jeff Strong punts Vino. Tough. Nicholas Cole looks like Brandon Vino gonna get hooked up as he got punted. Pure stock drivers, be ready to line up for your heats. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the V31 of Brandon Vino out of his little incident down here at the bottom of treacherous turn 4. And then we're going to roll out some B-Mod action. This is going to be an interesting night in the B-Mod class. We got some bad fast drivers here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. And it's going to be an interesting show for sure. I'm glad you guys have all decided to come out and join us. If you're watching at home on showmedirt.tv, I appreciate you for tuning in. But we'd love to see your smiling face here at Bolivar Speedway. All right, we're going to get Vino out of this mud hole down there. Looks like he is out and about. You're going the wrong way, Brandon. Flip a Yui. Brandon Vino does not look happy there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mod Heat Race number 1 of the night about to roll out. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen, on the B-Mods, we're going to have our compacts come out and run around the track a little bit. Folks, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a whole lot of information on these guys. They just wanted to come out here and bump and bang each other a little bit. So we're going to give them 6 laps around the historic Bolivar Speedway, and we're going to let them bump and bang it out. Don't forget to visit that concession stand right behind you. They got some pretty good food. Don't forget the beer garden right next to it. Oh, boy! Sorry. Yeah, they, hit somebody. That's why you got big old bumpers. I thought that's what they were going to do was play bumper cars, but I guess I was wrong. I'm not going to lie, they look like they just took these cars right off the street. Maybe spray painted a number on them. But don't forget, visit that concession stand right back there behind you. Visit the beer garden if you're of age. All right, white flag is in the air for your compact drivers tonight. All right, your compact heat race finishing up right there. They're going to be pulling off, and then we are going to have the Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B Mod heat race number 1. All right, your compact car is pulling off of the track. Going to have some B-Mod action rolling out right now. All right, your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mod heat race number 1. Gonna line up like this. Starting on the pole is gonna be the 98 of Christopher Watts, and on his outside the 13 of Lonnie Robbins. Row 2 on the inside is gonna be the 55T of James Turnbull, and on his outside the 29 of Bronson Wickers. That's your stars and cars for your USRA B-Mod heat race number 1. Watts. Robbins going to lead them into turn number 3. 8 laps the distance for your USRA B-Mods. Off the bottle, on the throttle. Here we go. We're rocking and rolling down into turn number 1. Robbins is going to lead us. Watts is right there to the back bumper. Turnbull's there as well. We got a 3-car shootout for the number 1 spot. Into turn 3. Lonnie Robbins is going to lead them out of turn number 4 and cross the stripe with lap number 1. Christopher Watts there to the back bumper. James Turnbull trying to get the track lined out as he's going to try to make some headway right now. It has been the Lonnie Robbins show as he's going to come out of turn 4, cross the stripe, lap number 2 in the books. Oh, Christopher Watts. Christopher Watts going way high up in turn 2. Turnbull to the back bumper. Here we go, crossover, door-to-door silhouetting it. Watts shuts the door on Turnbull. He does it again. He goes up high. Turnbull takes advantage. James Turnbull moves into the number 2 spot. But here comes Watts. He's going to cross it over. He's not going to make it stick as Lonnie Robbins is going to lead another lap here tonight. Lonnie Robbins going to cross the stripe. He's going to lead another lap. James Turnbull in the number 2 spot. Christopher Watts and and Bronson Wickers. Lonnie Robbins, he's off to a great start. He is all by himself like the chess club president on prom night. He's going to cross the stripe. Doctor's jackets in the air. James Turnbull, Christopher Watson, Bronson Wickers. But going into turn 3 and coming out of turn number 4, checking out like my bank account on a Friday night, is the 13 of Lonnie Robbins. James Turnbull, Christopher Watts, your top 3. Heat race number 1 done and checked off in the books for your USRA B mods. They're going to be pulling off. We're going to have heat race number 2 rolling out here in just a short. Brought to you by Ramsey Ranch and Hay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 2 out on the track right now. They're going to pack the track a little bit, going to make some trips around the top side of that track. The way heat race number 2 is going to line up is going to be the number 1. The Asphalt Batman of Dustin Jennings. On the outside of row number 1 is going to be the 77R of Jared Ricketts. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 3A of Aaron Speck, and on his outside, the 28K of Crew Walburn. Here we go, lights off, ladies and gentlemen. Green flags in the air. A little bit of contact between Walburn and Ricketts. Holy cow, it's a match we got right here. Gonna need a quarter panel report after this race, ladies and gentlemen. As Walburn's gonna go to the outside, the one's going too high. Crew Walburn drops it down to the bottom side. He got a new race leader to the 28 of Crew Walburn. Of Crew Walburn's going to lead lap number 1. Dustin changing to the number 2 spot. The 77R of Ricketts, the 3A of Aaron Speck. Oh! The 1! Oh! Dustin Jennings. The one of Dustin Jennings went off the backside, back on the backside, and then spun her around over there in turn number 3. Holy cow, I bet you he's wearing his brown racing suit right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got him fired back up. The Asphalt Batman going to make a hard right turn to pit road. Crew Auburn going to lead them down the front stretch. Crew Auburn trying to check out like my bank account on a Friday night as he goes into 3 and out of turn number 4. He's going to lead another lap. You got Ricketts and Speck, your top 3. Crew Auburn going to come out of turn 4. He's going to lead another lap as we got 2 more laps around the historic Bolivar Speedway. Two more laps remain for the 28 of Crew Auburn. Doctor's jackets in the air. We got one more trip around. Crew Auburn is gone like yesterday as we got a 2-car battle between the 77R and the 3A. But right now, coming out of turn number 4, going to be the 28 of Crew Auburn. Jared Ricketts, Aaron Speck, rounding out your top 3. Pure stock drivers, be ready for your heat races. Stock car drivers, you're after the pure stocks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Bobcat of Springfield Power Eye Pure Stock Heat Race number 1 going to be rolling out real quick. We're going to go ahead and get through the lineup, and this is how they're going to start. On the pole, going to be the 21 of Lenny Lipe. And on his outside, the 18 of Wes Sager. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 24 of John Lipe. And on his outside, the 617 of the Popo, Todd Bithell. Riding shotgun tonight in heat race number 1 is going to be the 1C of Scotty Carter. Those are your stars and cars for your Power Eye Pure Stock heat race number 1. Out of turn 4, green flags in the air. Here we go. Sager, lip out front, but here comes the 1C of Scotty Carter. He's got a great run down the backstretch. He's gone from worst to first as he's going to jump out front. Oh, the 617 is up in smoke like Cheech and Chong. We got a car up in smoke as the 1C of Scotty Carter is checking out from the pack. He's got almost a half a track already. The 18, 21, 24, and the 617 rounding out your field. But right now, the man with a plan is the 1C of Scotty Carter. Scotty Carter going to cross the stripe again. He's gone from worst to first here in your Power Eye Pure Stock Heat Race number 1. Wes Sager in that number 2 spot. Lenny Lipe in the number 3 spot. And John Lipe right there in the 4th spot. The 617 of Todd Bithell going to make a hard right turn to Heartbreak Hotel. Tough break for him. But right now, the 1C of Scotty Carter, y'all know what I'm about to say. He's all by himself like the chess club president of prom night as he is G-O-N gone. Gonna come across the stripe again, the 1C still. Scotty Carter out front by himself. Oh boy, John Lipe gonna be moving up around the 21, but look at this crossover. Lenny trying to make a run, didn't get it to stick, but we got the doctor's jacket in the air for the 1C of Scotty Carter. Scotty Carter off the power. Not sure what happened, but he is off the power as we got the 18 of Wes Sager going to cross the stripe. Tough break for Scotty Carter as he led the whole race and just got off the power. Not exactly sure what happened there. But hopefully he will come back stronger than ever for the features. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's just heat race number 1 of these Pure Stocks. We got another one going to be rolling out here shortly. We're going to go ahead and sound off the lineup, and it's going to be like this. Starting on the pole, going to be the L34. Ladies and gentlemen, the grocery getter of James Reedus. Row 1 on the outside is going to be the 714 of Dustin Isaacs. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 05G of the Silent Stalker, Grayson McKinney. Row 2 on the outside is going to be the the 03 of Brett Self. And riding shotgun tonight is going to be the 23R of Jeff Reed. Those are your stars and cars. Lights off. Reedus going to lead them down into turn number 3. Out of turn 4, Reedus and Isaac's going to stomp on the loud pedal as we're green flag racing for 8 laps. Here we go. Reedus battling it out with Isaacs as it's door-to-door. Silhouetting it is Dustin Isaacs. Dustin Isaacs, the man with a plan, as he's out front doing the high side hustle there on lap number 1. The 03 got a lot of smoke coming out of the back of that car, but right now, Isaacs, Reedus, McKinney, your top 3. Down into turn 3, Dustin Isaacs is the man with the plan, as McKinney gonna tap Reedus in the back bumper and saying, hey guy, the silent stalker's here. Isaacs seemed to get it figured out right now. But look at this down on the bottom. Reedus trying to make a run, not gonna make a mistake, but McKinney to the back bumper of Reedus again, saying, move out of my way, I got to get to the front. Rubbin's racing, son, and McKinney's doing a lot of rubbing. The 03 well off the power. Oh, look out! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, out of turn 4, we're going to have the doctor's jacket in the air as the 714 of Dustin Isaacs is out front. But he better stomp on the pedal because here comes the silent stalker. Grayson McKinney fought his way around the grocery getter, and it's on for first. Into 3, we're going to go out of turn number 4. McKinney going to drive it in there rough, but the 714 of Dustin Isaacs. Grayson McKinney, James Reedus, your top 3. All right, that was an exciting heat race there, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to watch the feature. As heat race number 2 for your Pure Stock is going to be pulling off on the track. We're going to roll out some A&J Towing and Auto Repair USRA stock cars. All right, your A&J Towing and Auto Repair USRA stock car heat race number 1 going to be rolling out right now. Starting on the pole, going to be the OF. Of Mason Beck. And on the outside is going to be the 11 of Waylon Dimmitt. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 31 of Burl Woods, and on his outside, the 421 of Carla Lampe. Riding shotgun tonight is going to be the 32 of Cole Seahigh. Two of the cars tonight not going to be able to make the call, so we're going to have a 3-car battle here in your heat race. Ladies and gentlemen, Mason Beck going to lead them down the front. Green flags in the air. Mason Beck out front. Waylon Dimmitt right there in that beautiful 11 car is Carla Lampe. I talked to her a little earlier in the night. She said her motor is hurt, but she's still going to come out here and give it a go. But right now, the man with the plan is the OF of Mason Beck. Mason Beck, he's out front by a straightaway as he goes into turn 3. Waylon Dimmitt coming into turn 3 as Mason Beck is leaving it. Doctor's jackets in the air for Mason Beck as he has got almost a half a track on the rest of the pack. Checkered flag goes to the 0F of Mason Beck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a little late model come out here and do a little hot lap session. We're going to let him take a few laps around the historic Bolivar Speedway. Little late model action out there, trying to get some seat time in his car. He's going to come out of turn 4. We're going to have the white flag in the air, one more lap around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gonna have your Show Me Rents PowerEye Superstock Heat Race rolling out next. We only got one Superstock showing up tonight, and that is the number 7 of Joshua Lewis. We're going to let him come out here. He's pretty much going to have a free little hot lap session as we're going to send him 5 laps around Bolivar Speedway. White flag is in the air for Joshua Lewis. He's got a pretty easy night tonight, even though he's smoking like a fog machine during Halloween. Oh, checkered flag for Josh Lewis. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take about a 15-minute intermission break. So visit that beer garden, visit that concession stand. I know that's where I'm headed. 15-minute intermission, and then we're going to get back out here and get underway with your Midwest Mod feature event of the night. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Pettibone Tree Service PowerEye Midwest Mod feature event of the night rolling out right now. Going to line up like this. Starting on the pole is going to be the 23 of Casey Burnett. And on his outside, the 20 of Jeremy Leahy. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 12M of Ron Maples. And on his outside, the 45 of Colt Cheever. Row 2 on the inside, or row 3 on the inside is going to be the 64 of PD Pete Richardson. And on his outside, the 5R of Dallas Cowboy Richardson. Row 4 on the inside is going to be the 71 of Dustin Kenyon. On his outside, the 29 of Justin Oliver. Row 5 on the inside is going to be the E1 of Dean Bell. And on his outside, the 39 of Nick Leahy. Row 6 on the inside is going to be the 5H of Austin Huntley, and on his outside, the 91 of the young gun, Hoyt Miller. Row 7 going to be the 26 of Gary the Wizard Krebs, and on his outside, the 51 of Ryan Gibbs, I'm sorry. And those are your stars and cars for your feature event, Midwest Modified of the night. All right, we're going to line them up. We're going to field the work on into turn number 3 and out of 4. Here we go. Drop the hammer. Green flag racing. Burnett, Leahy leading them down the front stretch. Colt Cheever's going to drive it in hard as Colt Cheever has got the three-wheeler going. But right now, it's Casey Burnett, the man with the plan out front. Casey Burnett, he's got two heavy hitters right there. Oh! Cheever's going to bump Leahy in the back bumper saying, "Guy, get out of my way." Jeremy Leahy down to the bottom side, door-to-door drag race, but Casey Burnett's still your race leader. Yellow is out as Gary Krebs is high off the backstretch onto the pavement. Gary Krebs going to tag to the back of the pack as he went high off of the backstretch there. All right, lights off. We're going to be green flag racing next time by. All right, field of work in Delaware, double file restart. Burnett out front, Leahy. Oh! Contact! We're staying green as Leahy got a, oh, we got something bouncing around on the track. Hey. We got debris, turn one. Debris, turn one. Not sure what that was, but something white. There it is right there if you're looking online. Looky there. Not sure what went flying, but something come up off of one of them cars. Whew, Lordy. All right, we're going to get them stacked in, packed here in the Delaware double file. Ooh, Pete Richardson's got some aerodynamic work done to the front of that car. Not sure how or why it happened, but he's definitely got some pieces hanging off of the nose. Casey Burnett got the hood up on his car, getting some extra airflow into the engine. I guess that's the thing it's going to be, because we're going to about to go green right now. Contact, as we got Burnett, Leahy, Maples, Richardson, your top five. Or no, that's Kenyon up there. Field of work down through the front stretch. The 23 of Casey Burnett's the man with a plan out front. Jeremy Leahy. Pete Richardson dives down to the bottom side of Ron Maples. Not going to get it to stick. Into three, we're going to go out of turn number 4. Leahy's trying to get a run. We got a drag race down the front stretch. They're going to go. Casey Burnett, he's got it figured out, but right now, oh, buddy! Jeremy Leahy to the back bumper of Burnett as Richardson to the back bumper of Maples. Trying to get it around as you got door-to-door battles all through the field. Dallas Richardson making a hard right turn as he's going to take a trip to Heartbreak Hotel. His night's going to be done tonight. But right now, Jeremy Leahy's moved up around the 23 of Burnett into the number 1 spot as he's going to come down the front stretch, and he's going to lead that lap with Burnett to the back bumper. Maple, Richardson, and Colt 45. Cheevers up there in the top 5. Jeremy Leahy's got her set on hill tonight as he is down. About to go around the 51 of Ryan Gibbs. Lap traffic might be an issue for your top 5 cars. Your top 5 are door to door, bumper to bumper. They're stacked, they're packed. The 91 of Hoyt Miller battling it out with the 29 of Justin Oliver back here at the back of the pack. But right now, Maples moved around Burnett into the number 2 spot. Richardson going to be on the bottom side, going to try to get around Burnett as well. Cheevers is there as well. Jeremy Leahy, he's out front. He's going to have some lap traffic coming up here in just a short. Ron Maples sitting in the number 2 spot. Pete Richardson, Colt Cheevers, your top 4. Out of turn number 4, Jeremy Leahy, still your race leader. Ron Maples, Colt Cheevers moving around Pete Richardson into the number 3 spot. Gonna definitely need to do a quarter panel check on the 45 after this race. Jeremy Leahy making her break it time as we got one more lap around. Ron Maples gonna try to make a run on him. They're gonna do it to the high side hustle. Jeremy Leahy out of turn number 4. Takes the checkered flag. Pete Richardson, Ron Maples, and Pete Richardson rounding out your top 4. Nice driving by Jeremy Leahy as he takes tonight's checkered flag in our first feature event of the night. Out next, we're going to be rolling out some USRA tuners. And after the tuners, we're going to be rolling out the USRA B mods. The 23 of Casey Burnett getting a little help from our hillbilly Hummer over there. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you ain't going to believe what we got going on down at the concession stand right now. $2 hot dogs, $2 cheeseburgers down at the concession stand right now. Man, I am not supposed to see the radiator on that car, but I am looking right down Main Street. Casey Burnett, look at that, man, right down Main Street at the radiator. That is a different type of aerodynamics. Our hillbilly Hummer down there. Oh, I don't think the left rear is supposed to be like that. So we're gonna get Casey taken care of and get him situated and back to the pit. And after that, we're gonna roll out some Atterbury MFA USRA tuners. All right, our record truck going to get down there and get everything taken care of. But again, I don't think I'm supposed to be looking at the wheel like that. Looks like the 29 of Justin Oliver, he's going to be getting a push down to pit road as well. Casey Burnett getting hooked up to the record company there as they're going to get him figured out. But, man, Casey was running a great race. And now he's going to have to spend some money because that car does not look happy. All right, as you can see, if you're watching at home on Show Me Dirt, Casey Burnett getting a little hand, and our Atterbury MFA tire USRA tuners rolling out, and they're going to line up a little something like this. Starting on the pole is going to be the 42 of Greg Owens, and on his outside, the 93 of Daniel Barton. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 9T of Robert Tosh, and on his outside, the 14C of Nicholas Cole. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the V31 of Brandon Vino, and in his outside, the 12 of Eddie Lampke. Riding shotgun tonight is going to be the 32 of Alex Scarlett. Those are your stars and cars for your USRA Tuner feature event of the night. But I'm not seeing the V31 out there. Don't think he's going to make the call. All right, a little lineup problem here. It seems like we got the 96 of Jeff Strawn on the outside of row number 1, and the 90 of Robert Tosh is on the inside. The 93 of Daniel Barton is on the 3rd row inside, not the 1st row outside. But ladies and gentlemen, out of turn number 4, off the bottle on the throttle. No, waving off the start, waving off the start. Ooh, look, here comes our hillbilly Hummer. Sir, there is a speed limit. All right, green flags in the air for your USRA Tuner feature event of the night. We're going to take them 15 laps around. Owens, Strawn out front, but Robert Tosh dives down to the bottom side. Nicholas Cole's there. Strawn had a little trouble going through 1 and 2, but Robert Tosh is making a run on Owens. As we're going to go into 3 and out of turn number 4, Greg Owens is going to be your race leader as he leads lap number 1. Robert Tosh to the back bumper of Owens. Jeff Strawn right there in the number 3 spot. Nicholas Cole in 4th. Greg Owens got that car set on kill as he's going to lead them down into 3 and out of turn number 4. Going to come across the stripe once again is going to be the 42 of Greg Owens. Robert Tosh, Jeff Strawn, your top 3. Nicholas Cole and Daniel Barton rounding out your top 5. But right now the man with the plan is the 32 of Alex Scarlett. Jeff Strawn. The 32 of Alex Scarlett trying to cheat and go to victory lane early. Not going to work, Alex, as he pulls off the track right down here in front of us. But the 42 of Greg Owens is the man out front. But it looks like the 12 of Eddie Lampke has shredded that right front tire. Ooh, that's the rough spot. Shredded that right front tire, Eddie Lampke has done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get them stacked and packed and ready to come back. We got 9 laps left in the book here in this 15-lap feature event. We're going to fill the work on into turn number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, drop the hammers. We're back to green flag racing. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Here they come, cousins. They're going to come out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. Robert Tosh is going to be to the back bumper of the 42 of Greg Owens, but Greg Owens has got his line figured out as he is the man with the plan. Going to come across the stripe. We got 8 to go. Daniel Tosh to the back bumper of Owens again. He can get to the back bumper but can't quite find a way around him. Jeff, not so weak, Strawn to the back bumper of Tosh. Your top three going to try to pull away from the rest of the pack as the 93 of Daniel Barton sitting in the number 4 spot. Nicholas Cole rounding out your top 5. Greg Owens going to lead another lap. Robert Tosh, Jeff Strong, Daniel Barton, your top 4. Your top 4 are completely separated from the last car of Nicholas Cole as he is making a hard right turn to Heartbreak Hotel as his night's done. So now it is just a 4-car shootout for the win, but right now the 42 of Greg Owens is the man to catch. 5 laps remaining as Owens is going to come across the stripe with another lap in the book. Robert Tosh, Jeff Strong, Daniel Barton. Gonna come out of turn number 4. Greg Owens is still the race leader. Tosh, Strong, Barton, we have kind of single filed up here in the last remaining laps of this feature event of the night. Uh-oh, I see it in the air. Doctor's jacket. One more lap around the historic Bolivar Speedway for Greg Owens. Oh! Robert Tosh is losing something. I see fluid on the track. Robert Tosh going to try to power through as he's got 2 more turns to go. And out of turn number 4, going to cross the stripe. It's the 42 of Greg Owens. Robert Tosh, Jeff Strong, and Daniel Barton. That's going to round out your USRA Tuner feature event of the night. Up next, we're going to have some B-Mod action. And when I say B-Mod action, I'm talking about some bad, fast cars, ladies and gentlemen. So the 42 of Greg Owens is going to secure the USRA Tuner feature tonight on July 31st. Your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mod feature about to roll out here shortly. Going to be 15 laps the distance. This is how they're going to line up, ladies and gentlemen. Starting on the pole, going to be the 28K of Crew Walburn. And on his outside, the 13 of Lonnie Robbins. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 55T of James Turnbull. And on his outside, the 77R of Jared Ricketts. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the 98 of Christopher Watson. On his outside, the 3A of Aaron Speck. Riding shotgun tonight. Sorry, folks, had a little bit of technical difficulties with my microphone, but riding shotgun tonight is going to be the Asphalt Batman, the one of Dustin Jennings. We're going to stack them. We're going to pack them. We're going to get them to come back as we're going to be green flag racing next time by 15 laps the distance for your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mod. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to drop the lights. We're going to stack them. We're going to pack them. We're going to go green flag racing next time by. Here we go, off the bottle, on the throttle, drop the hammer. Crew Walburn, the man out front. Lonnie Robbins right there to the back bumper. We're going to have a great shootout here. James Turnbull to the back bumper of Robbins. Christopher Watts right there to the number 4 spot. The 77 of Ricketts in the number 5 spot. Turnbull all over the track as he is slipping and sliding, but right now the 28K. Crew Walburn's the man with a plan. Look at this. Oh boy, almost 3 wide out of turn 2. Crew Walburn going to lead a lap as Lonnie Robbins is right there in the number 2 spot. Jared Ricketts, Christopher Watts, James Turnbull, Aaron Speck, and the Asphalt Batman. Crew Walburn has got her set on kill tonight as he is G-O-N-E gone. Dustin Jennings going to have some company as the leaders to the back bumper. So we got a caution on the track. We got a tire that kind of got clipped by one of our drivers and is out in the middle of the track. Look out, here comes Batman. All right, we got that. Oh, I see why I couldn't see the tire. So we're gonna push that tire in a little bit further because our B-Mod drivers, they bad fast and they clipped it. But right now, the way your lineup sits, it's Crew Walburn, Lonnie Robbins, Jared Ricketts, Christopher Watts, Aaron Speck, James Turnbull. So we're going to stack them and pack them here in the Delaware double file restart. The way that works is the leader's out front by himself. The guy in second will pick whether he wants high or low, and then we will fill it in from there all the way back to the back of the pack. So it looks like Lonnie Robbins is going to take the bottom side of the track. That's going to put Jared Ricketts to the top side, and everybody files in from there. Crew Walburn, the man with the plan, is going to be out front by his lonesome. Lights off. We're going to be green flag racing then this next time by. Shuts the door on Lonnie Robbins as he tries to ease around. Oh boy, contact. Oh, we got a car over. James Turnbull goes up on his roof. Safety crew, get down there. Crew Walburn is out front, but James Turnbull goes up on his roof. We got Christopher Watts, James Turnbull, and Aaron Speck all tangled up in turn 1 as James Turnbull is on his roof. Safety crew getting down there in a hurry. Thank the Lord for them as they are going to do their job. Those of you watching at home, if you watch on the instant replay right here, we had a great little restart. Lonnie Robbins and Christopher Watts are door to door going into turn 1. They get a little bit of contact. Watts just takes it around Turnbull hits the brakes to stop. Speck hits him, and Turnbull goes up on his roof. And thanks to the replay, I just noticed there is 4 cars in there. The 77R of Jared Ricketts is involved in that wreck as well. So our safety crew is going to do what they do best. They're going to get these drivers taken care of, untangled.
That's what I'm asking. No one's answering. No one's answering me, and he took off with the receiver. Is everyone okay? I need a copy if everyone is okay, please. Thank you. Everyone's good. Everyone's good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed everybody is okay. James Turnbull was the one who went to his roof, and he is okay. Round of applause for James Turnbull. But you know what that means. We got to add another one to the flip count. So James Turnbull in the 55T is the 3rd time's the charm, as we now have 3 total flips for the year for the historic Bolivar Speedway.
They need to check the board. It's already on the board. After
Those of you watching at home, you can see to the left of your screen hooked up to the record truck, that is the 98 of Christopher Watts. James Turnbull is right there in front of the Chevy Silverado with Jared Ricketts on the back side of all those cars. We're going to turn the lights off. We're about ready to drop the hammer as we're going to go green flag racing this next time by here at the historic Bolivar Speedway in Bolivar, Missouri. Crew Walburn, Aaron Speck, Dustin Jennings. We started with 8, now we're down to 3. Crew's going to lead them into turn number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, drop the hammer. Here we go. Crew Walburn got that car set on kill. Aaron Speck in 2nd, Dustin Jennings in 3rd. They have kind of spread out. Crew Walburn still the man out front. Aaron Speck going to try to run him down. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it happen. Dustin Jennings back there getting some seat time in that car. Aaron Speck kind of closing the gap a little bit on Crew Walburn. But Crew Walburn is still the man with a plan. Dustin Jennings has got the Cheech and Chong on that car as he's got smoke coming out of it. Aaron Speck going around in turn 1 and 2. All right, Aaron Speck's got her fired back up. Crew Walburn still the man to catch as he is out front. All right, we're going to be green flag racing next time by. We will drop the green and the white at the same time. So we're going to have a 1-lap shootout between Aaron Speck and your leader, Crew Walburn. Green and white both get throwed at the same time. Crew Walburn stomped on the loud pedal. Aaron Speck right there to the back bumper. But out of turn number 4, the checkered flag's going to wave for the 28K of Crew Walburn. So that was an interesting feature, ladies and gentlemen. We started with 8, and we finished with 3. But shout out to Crew Walburn in the 28 machine as he's going to park that car in victory lane tonight. And that is going to end your Ramsey Ranch and Hay USRA B-Mod feature. Rolling out next is going to be your Bobcat of Springfield Power Eye Pure Stocks. All right, we're going to get Dustin Jennings pushed up out of the way here as he's come to a stop on the front stretch. Hey, everybody, we're going to make a shout out here right now. A&J Towing and Auto Repair, the tow truck right there. That guy has been on the ball tonight. He has not missed a single beat. So shout out to A&J Towing and Auto Repair. Thank you for your help and your service here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your Bobcat of Springfield Power Eye Pure Stock feature event of the night about to roll out right now. Starting on the pole is going to be the 1C of Scotty Carter. And on his outside, the 714 of Dustin Isaacs. Row 2 on the inside is going to be the 18 of Wes Seeger. And on his outside, the 05G of the Silent Stalker, Grayson McKinney. Row 3 on the inside is going to be the 24 of John Lipe, and on his outside, the 34 of James the Grocery Getter Reedus. Row 4 on the inside is going to be the 21 of Lenny Lipe, and on his outside, the 23R of Jeff Reed. Row number 5 on the inside is going to be the 617. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Popo Todd Bithell. And on his outside is going to be the 03 of Brett Self. Those are your stars and cars for your Bobcat of Springfield Power Eye Pure Stock feature event. Going to be 15 laps the distance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get these cars stacked and packed and ready to come back to the green flag here at the historic Bolivar Speedway. Scotty Carter, Dustin Isaacs, the two men going to lead them out front. The 18 of Wes Seger and Grayson McKinney, row number 2. This is going to be a rowdy good time because you got the grocery getter of James Reedus right there in the in the third row. You got Jeff Reed in fourth row. You got 2 sets of lights down there. By golly, George, we're going to feel the work down the back stretch, and into turn number 3, we're going to go Carter, Isaacs. Ladies and gentlemen, off your seat, on your feet. No, we're waving the start, waving the start. No start, no start. Flagman did not like that one bit. All right, here we go. We're going to try it one more again. Carter, Isaac, your 2 men out front. See if they can do it a little better this time. By golly, that looks like a great start. Green flag's in the air. Scotty Carter, he's the man out front. Here comes Isaac. Oh, contact, McKinney and Isaacs. They keep it going. By golly, that's great. McKinney is all over the back bumper of Isaacs, but Reedus is all over the back bumper of McKinney. Reedus drops it down, crossover, move to the inside of McKinney. I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of my favorite classes to watch, whether it's here at Bolivar or at any other track. These guys put on a great show. Reedus down to the inside of McKinney. Going to be battling out for that number 3 spot. Dustin Isaacs going to, whoa, way high. Oh, almost 3 wide out of turn 2. James Reedus going to pick 2 cars off at one stretch. Looking like the 24 of John Lipe is up on the backside of turn 1 and 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get them lined up here in the Delaware double file restart. Scotty Carter, the man with the plan out front. Isaacs, McKinney, your row number 2. Reedus and Seger going to be row number 3. Reed and Lipe going to be the last row. So Carter is going to be the man out front by his lonesome. Dustin Isaacs is going to take the bottom side of the track. Lights off. We're going to be green flag racing this next time by. Carter's going to lead them down into turn number 3. Isaacs, McKinney, row 2. Here we go. We're back to green flag racing. Carter out front. McKinney right to the back bumper. Lenny Lipe kind of got a late start. Not sure what's going on there. But right now the man out front is the 1C of Scotty Carter. Grayson McKinney right there to the back bumper. Reedus and Isaacs going to be battling it out as Isaacs is holding off a charging James Reedus. Coming out of turn number 4, going to be the 1C of Scotty Carter, the 05G of Grayson McKinney. You got a drag race for the 3rd spot, but Isaacs is going to come ahead on that one as Reedus will be in the number 4 spot. Scotty Carter still the man out front with McKinney right there to the back bumper. Reedus and Isaacs battling it out for that 3rd position as Jeff Reed sitting back there in the 5th spot. But right now, Grayson McKinney going to be making a run on Carter as James Reedus has moved into the number 3rd spot around Isaacs. McKinney, the silent stalker, he's got that name for a reason. We're going to come out of turn 4 down the front stretch. Grayson McKinney to the back fender of Carter out of each turn. Here we go. He's going to drive it in hard. Oh, buddy, to the back bumper. McKinney's going to go again. Scotty Carter going to lead another lap. McKinney, Reedus, Isaac, Reed, and Sager. That's how it's lined out right now. We're going to go into 3 and out of turn number 4 with your leaders. The 1C is Scotty Carter, going to hold on again, but he's got the silent stalker on the back bumper. Coming out of turn number 4, Scotty Carter still going to be your race leader. He is holding on, but Grayson McKinney, he has got the silent stalker nickname for a reason. You give him time, he will strike out of nowhere. Three laps remain as Scotty Carter is the man with a plan. Not able to check out completely as he's got the 05 of McKinney to the back bumper every lap. McKinney's been there the whole time. One slip up from Carter and McKinney will capitalize, but right now it's been a great battle. Jeff Reed trying to get down to the bottom side of Dustin Isaacs, and Jeff Reed's going to move around into the number 4 spot. As we got the white flag in the air, it's make it or break it time. Grayson McKinney knows he's got to make something happen now. He's got a straightaway and 2 turns to go. Into turn 3, we're going to go. McKinney's going to drive it in hard. Here we go. It's going to be a battle. Scotty Carter in the 1C is going to take the checkered flag. Grayson McKinney, James Reed, is Jeff Reed, Dustin Isaacs, your top 5. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1C of Scotty Carter. The L34 of James Reed is down there congratulating him. Congratulations to Carter on his victory. But right now, rolling out onto the track, we got our A&J Towing and Auto Repair USRA stock cars. And here's how they're going to line up. Starting on the pole is going to be the 0F of Mason Beck. And on his outside, the 11 of Waylon Dimmitt. Riding shotgun tonight in tonight's main event is going to be the 421 of Carla Lampe. We are going to send them 12 laps for their feature event of the night. Lights off, we're going to go down the back stretch at a snail's pace. Beck, Dimmitt, and then Lampe. But Beck gets a great jump on the start as he's going to lead out into turn number 1 and 2. Waylon right there to the back bumper of Beck. Carla Lampe, like I said, I spoke to her earlier in the night. Her motor is hurt, but she's still going to come out here and give it a go as Mason Beck's going to lead lap number 1. Mason Beck going to lead another lap. Waylon Dimmitt right there in the number 2 spot. Carla Lampe in 3rd. Mason Beck going to try to check out like my bank account on a Friday night, but he's got Waylon to the back bumper almost. Waylon trying to find some grip around the track. Mason Beck, he's got her figured out right now. Mason Beck, the man with a plan. He's got the car set on kill. Carla off the power. Not sure if she just bobbled it or what happened. But Waylon Dimmitt trying to get something to work. I just don't think it is. Mason Beck still the man out front. Oh, buddy. We might have a battle shaping up here as Waylon Dimmitt to the back bumper of Beck. Waylon finally finding some grip around the track. Waylon's got himself a 3-wheeler. Mason Beck better stomp on the loud pedal because Waylon Dimmitt is coming. We got the doctor's jacket in the air. It's make it or break it time for Mason Beck. Waylon knows he's got to make something happen this time. He's got 2 more turns to go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of turn number 4, the 0F of Mason Beck. Waylon Dimmitt, Carla Lampe is how that race is going to round out right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our super stock feature. He is the only man that showed up tonight, and that is the number 7 of Joshua Lewis. So we're going to let him come out here, get a little seat time, get some laps in. We're going to send him 10 laps around the historic Bolivar Speedway. Now, I know you guys are going to be sad that you're not going to hear me announce during this race, but it's okay. But right now, Joshua Lewis going to lead him down the backstretch by himself, all by him, lonesome like the chess club president on prom night. Fill the work on into turn number 3 and out of 4. Here we go by his lonesome, the number 7 of Joshua Lewis. Joshua Lewis better stomp on the loud pedal because the ghost of Patrick Swayze's on the back bumper. Joshua Lewis going to come out of turn number 4, but he's got the smoke machines on. He's going to smoke it up like Cheech and Chong in that car as he's got the fog a-rolling. Down the backstretch, he's going to take it into turn number 3. I tell you what, I got a great idea. I got a little guest up here with me tonight. I'm going to let him do a little announcer for this single car race. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my son, Charlie. He's done a little bit of announcing before, but we're going to let him do it tonight and see what he can do with a single car race.
He's coming out of turn 4. Going into turn 3. Out of turn number 4. Down the front stretch, the 7 of Joshua Lewis. Turn on 4. White flags in the air. One more lap around. Coming out of turn number 3. 7, Josh. Coming out of turn number 4.
Coming out of turn 4, checkered flag in the air.
Coming out of turn number 4, checkered flag in the air.
For the 7 of Joshua Lewis.
For the 7 of Joshua Lewis.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, he was a little shy on that, but nice job anyways to my son there, Charlie. He got his shot at announcing. He did an all right job. So up next, if I understand it correctly, we got some, as I was told, compact cars. I call them bumper cars. We're going to let them come out. We're going to let them come out and do some laps around the track. Not 100% sure what is going to happen, to be honest with you. This could be interesting. The 45, the 62, the 3, and the 7. Trying to get some information on their names. But they're just out here to have a rowdy good time and have some fun.